You have bad habits, but it's impossible to break them. Hey there, guys. Bad habits. They're a pain in the. Yeah, you know what I mean. I also had bad habits and still have. My worst bad habit is I always say, yeah. I used to drink, I used to smoke, I used to smoke weed, I used to take drugs. Well, I only did that 3 times a year, but still. Luckily for me, I was able to quit these. So, how do we actually break these bad habits? Well, first of all, we need to know how habits are actually formed. We have our cue, our trigger, our routine or action, and our reward. And bad habits actually, or most of them, have short-term reward, such as smoking, drinking, or eating, especially sugar. You know, you eat, take a bite, oh my god, gorgeous. After that, you feel like crap. But see, it's bad. Because after that, you want to do it over and over and over again. Seeing that it actually damages you, but you don't care because it feels good. Yeah. And through association, we do this. For example, you felt sad in the past. What did I do when I felt sad? I ate donut. So why not do it again? And that, is in a loop. You do it over again. Okay, so how do we actually replace it? Well, we can only change one thing, which is the action, the routine. So for instance, smoking, that is the action. You would replace it with chewing gums. That's what a lot of people do. Or you can replace it with other activities that gives you actually the same, well, not same, but similar reward. Okay, but Winnie, okay, I get it. Replacing it, okay, but that is easier said than done. What do you need? Visualization. That's what you need. Something that is greater than, just like, okay, let's just change the habit. You need the meaning, the why. Why do you want to change it? Have this goal, right? Visualize yourself with the good habit and how your life would look like in 1 year, or in 5 years, or in 10. And how would your life look like with the bad habit in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years? You have this good habit and, I look so good with this one, so why not choose this one, right? You have this meaning, this motivation, right? That's what Leo, from actualize.org and Tiny Buddha says. One is blog post, one is a YouTube channel. I'll link all of the information in the description down below. So you put it in a broader perspective, right? You have this comparison, because that's what we like to do. We compare things, and once you see that, okay, whatever you're doing right now is actually not that important than this one, then you'll likely want to change, because that is much more meaningful than that. What practical psychology says, you need to use the negative reinforcement. So what he says is, well, he gave this example with smoking. He says that every time you want to smoke, you want to burn yourself. Oh yeah, burning. Who would want to do that? But every time when you think of smoking, you know that, okay, you have to burn yourself. But you see, that is actually a habit within a habit. But if you have this visualization, then you would actually do that, because that, you would want to do anything for that, right? Right? So that is another way. What Psychology Today, another blog post, says, you need to use the time interval experiment. So when you have this craving, look at the watch. Well, I don't have a but look at your watch and see how long this craving lasts, what the emotions do to you, right? Being very analytical, seeing what it does, right? Do you get bored when you watch the watch? And if it works for you, then double down on that, because they say what works, you have to double down on that. I just repeat myself twice. And keep track of yourself. Right? Write it down. I mean, for instance, Monday, eating donut. Oh, I ate donut. Tuesday, ate donut. Wednesday, donut. Thursday, oh look, donut. And now look at the mirror. Now you know why you're fat. Right? Keep track of it. Write it down, what you ate, what you drank, what you did, everything. And then say it to your friends, say it to yourself, what you want. Write your goals down, what you want. Right? Keep track of it. Now, we're gonna talk about what's holding you back. First of all, we're gonna talk about the law of attraction. This is something what Tony Robbins talks about a lot. What you focus on expands. So if you're focusing only on the negative thing, you won't change your habit, because you're like, oh, I tried it, but it sucks, it didn't work, my life sucks. Then you just quit. Don't do it. You need to focus on the good thing, right? Everything what you focus on expands. Again, have this visualization. The key to success is it's resourcefulness. If you really want it that bad, you'll find every way to get to there. And another thing, if you know this will actually help you a lot. When you're stressed out, the prefrontal cortex will actually shut down, and that's the part where we make decisions, right? That's the part it's responsible for decision making. Man, I'm lacking a bit here. So when you're stressed out, this part actually says, hey, don't smoke. Hey, don't do this. It's bad. But you don't listen to it, because it shuts down. It won't even say anything. So why did I just say something? Then it will grab on the basal ganglia, which is responsible for the habit. Then you will do the bad habit. So actually just knowing that already helps you. Helps you how? Well, you know what your brain does to you. But now we come to my ultimate solution. Awareness. Becoming aware of everything you do, of every action, how the habit, affects you, what the emotions do to you, what the craving does to you. Literally becoming aware of everything. And if you want your awareness to be the master of everything, then of course I would recommend meditation. Now if you don't do it properly, it won't be effective. And I've already covered on how to do it properly, how to deal with distractions, etc., in other videos, so don't mind checking that out. And I also linked some of the books which is relevant to this topic, and also the videos and the blog posts that I mentioned. I really hope that you're able to break the habit now, once hearing all of what I just said. Alright guys, remember to mind now.